I'm Becky Garrettson from the Wetumpka Tea Party in Alabama. I'm here at the Steamboat Institute's Freedom Conference 2013. This is their 5th annual conference, and I'm here with Ginni Thomas, who a couple of years ago was a keynote speaker. She got to come again this time just as an attendee. And Ginni, your biggest takeaway from this weekend?
You know, it's always great to be with like-minded people who make you think, who make you laugh, who get you inspired over the difficult challenges that our country faces. And so I just love being with Becky Garrettson from Alabama, who's a rock star in her own right, and all these other people. It's been a blast to be with wonderful leaders around the country.
I agree. And Ginni and I are in a national group called the Rosies, and so we had quite a few of our Rosies here from across the nation. And I agree with you, Ginni. One of the greatest things about being here is you just get invigorated and so enthused. And to me, seeing people from all over the country, it was just really awesome. It's not just from Colorado. They were all the way from Massachusetts to California, and it was wonderful. I wanted to ask you, pressing issues facing our nation, we have so many. Was there anything in particular this weekend that was covered that you really felt addressed some of those concerns?
You know, there are so many important issues, but for me, Reverend C.L. Bryant was my favorite, who you introduced as a friend of yours, and he's a friend of mine too. And I think he's waking up the nation. I think he's waking up Black Americans, young people, people who just aren't thinking in the way, in the terms that he's putting things. So his movie, Runaway Slave, I think if more people saw it and saw him, I just thank Jennifer Schubert-Aiken and you for thinking this up and putting it together, because he left the conference in such a high that we all know that it's time to stand up for our country.
Well, I know, Ginni, you would agree with me in this, that both Ginni and I want to thank the Steamboat Institute for a fantastic conference. And we know it gets better every year, so we want to invite everyone back next year for the 6th annual Steamboat Institute's Freedom Conference. And we encourage you to go to steamboatinstitute.org and watch all of the videos from this year's conference. And thank you so much for being here, Ginni.
Amen. God bless.